Okay, well, like I promised, I would tell you what I thought about the single-player campaign after I finished Battlefield 3 single-player area. I finished it today. It's about, I would say, about 6 to 8 hours, depending on how good you are and what level you use it on. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. You know, it's a short campaign, and they did things that I think they could have improved on, such as instances of those. There were too many quick trigger events, you know, where you didn't have too much of a choice on what to do. You're just pushing buttons on the right moment, and that's like 90% of the game. But other than that, the vehicles are fun, even though you only really control one of them. And I don't want to give it away, but I'm sure a lot of people have seen the reviews, and the vehicle you can control is the tank, and that's pretty much a one of the missions. It's a pretty interesting mission. It's a good mission. It's an exciting mission, but that's pretty much the only vehicle you can control. All the other vehicles you're sitting in, and you just are on rails pretty much, just controlling the weapon. So it's pretty good. You get a whole bunch of vehicles to try out. You get a whole bunch of weapons to try out, and it's an interesting story. So I would have to say they did pretty good on the single-player campaign. Now, with that said, the multiplayer is where the fun is really at, because that's really an open world where you can actually go anywhere and do anything and drive any vehicle. So the multiplayer is much better than the single player. Although for those of you wanting to pick up the single player, I do have to add this caveat. It's a short single player. It's about 8 hours long, maybe a little less if you guys are really good. And it's a lot of fun, you know. The graphics are incredible. I did have a couple of pauses on the Xbox 360 and a couple of errors where the sound cut out, actually. So I do have to mention that. I don't know why. I'm using the slim Xbox 360, the newest version, and I still had problems, and I have plenty of airflow. So I really don't know why it gave me those errors. Maybe a patch will fix it in the near future. But I did have a couple of pauses. I would say about 3 or 4 times the game paused throughout the campaign. So and I had the sound cut out in certain areas. I even had the screen go black once, but that was at the very beginning. So that's it. I have to rate the game itself. I would have to say an 8 out of 10. I give it a higher rating, but like I said, they did too much of the quick trigger events. They based the whole game on that, the whole single player anyway. And that's pretty much it. I think the game itself is great, and anyone thinking about picking it up and likes first-person shooters should definitely pick this game up. It's great. Take it easy, guys. Bye.